Hey guys, MVC here for the Team Dignitas YouTube page, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the brand new unidirectional clip-on microphone from AntLion Audio, the ModMic 4.0. Essentially, this is the microphone itself with the unidirectional recording only from one side tip, which is going to make it great for gaming events, but it has a little magnet clasp here. The other side can be put on the left or the right of your headset, and then you can take it on and off whenever you need to. The ModMic 4.0 comes shipped inside the AntLion carrying case, keeping it nice, safe and secure, and also good for storage and travel to an event like I do later on. But along with the unidirectional boom microphone with mute switch and an analog input for sound cards, you also get bundled an instruction manual, a spare bass clasp along with one that's pre-installed, a spare 3M pad for reattachment if you need to, and an alcohol swab for cleaning the surface of your choice when you're going to install the ModMic like we're doing now. But whilst it's drying, remove the bass clasp that's pre-installed and then position it once dry onto the surface, holding down anywhere between 30 seconds to 2 minutes until it's secured to the headset. Then go ahead and connect the ModMic on and off whenever you like, check yourself out, and now, well, it's about time to actually do some audio testing. So, as you can see, a bit of a change of scenery. We're actually downstairs now, not up there, for reasons I don't need to go into. But regardless, I've got the ModMic 4.0 on the ZXR, and as you can see, it sounds fantastic. Now, we're currently connected to my Creative SoundBlaster Recon 3D Vitality Champion sound card. We got mic volume at 100%, mic boost at 20, and all the noise reduction features disabled. In other words, this is how it should sound out the box, the best possible scenario. Now, what I will point out is it's going to sound slightly different depending on the sound card you use, but that's kind of irrelevant in the grand scheme of things. If you've got an ideal setup, this is what you're getting for your money, and I'm sure you'll agree it sounds fantastic. Now, before we jump into some demo commentary, we're going to start off with some few real world sort of tests so you guys can get a bit more of an idea as to what you're getting for your money. So it's unidirectional mic, meaning it only records from the side closest to my mouth. So if I was going to have it on the other side, I'd flip the mic over, but if I take this off and move it to the left and talk normally, you'll kind of see how it sounds now. And if I move it further away, this is how it sounds now. And if I move it directly above me, this is how it sounds now. If I move it directly below me, this is how it sounds now. I move it back to the correct position, and then further out, this is how it sounds now. So now that's out of the way, now I'll do a bit of a keyboard test. So I've got a Q-Pad MK85 with Cherry MX Red switches. So it's a mechanical keyboard, and if I was streaming or playing games, maybe I was throwing out some League of Legends spells or some World of Warcraft spells. And again, I'm sat at a 90-degree angle with my elbow, and I'm about the normal height for a keyboard, so you can kind of get the idea for the distance how a mechanical keyboard is going to be sounding whilst you're speaking into it. And that's something that I guess a lot of people want now they live stream, because it's very difficult to get rid of. And this is where condenser mics and omnidirectional mics usually fall short, is that our unidirectional is going to do a much better job of cleaning it up. But yeah, I guess what we'll do is jump into a demo commentary of Quake Live. This is a game between Genon and Madball on a map called Toxicity. It's from Face It Spring Cup number 2 or 3, I believe. And I've already commentated this once, but I thought it was such an intense game in the final moments that it provided a good opportunity to raise my voice a little bit and see what this microphone can really do. But after that, we'll come back right at the end with my final thoughts, feelings and conclusions on the ModMic 4.0 from AntLion Audio. And now things are going to get tough. Just approaching that 1 minute remaining mark. Madball will pick up the mega health when Genon is railable, narrowly going to miss it. There it comes. 225 is just not enough. The red armor for him. The mega health is quite a way away. There will be the yellow armor next on his agenda, and even though it's one frag every 15 seconds, Genon just comes in and says, I'm going to give you some for free. I don't need them. And this is surely going to be another one. The LG to railgun. 2 frag deficit now, and Genon's got to be kicking himself. Why he came in aggressively, I have absolutely no idea. The plasma gun off the spawn. Down to 3 HP, the frag still for Madball, the 50 HP, the red armor, and the mega health's coming up as well. All of a sudden, this is becoming a reality. Genon does a fantastic job, though, of playing defensive with those rockets, and another one out the spawn. Madball forced to back away and recuperate, but he can't afford to do it. He needs to put out damage, prevent Genon from stacking up, but has he got enough? 37 to 35, the yellow armor for him now as well. Where is Genon? 15 seconds remaining. Genon's buying the 50 HP, surely not going to be able to defend this. Ready can back away, instead chooses to drop down. The frag comes in. We're surely going to be forced to overtime here. Madball cannot afford to push in aggressively. This is going to be 120 seconds added to the clock. Oh my god. So on to my final thoughts for the ModMic 4.0. It is an absolutely fantastic product, retailing at $49.95. It's definitely on the more pricier end in the history of mod mics, but you get the nice little carrying case and the sturdier build quality plus mute switch. Now, some people would say the sturdier build quality and therefore the thicker tip with the steel inside could be a bad thing because they prefer more inconspicuous microphones. But for me, the higher build quality just gives me more confidence in the product. And you know, when you buy anything really, be it mouse, keyboard or whatever, sometimes the weight of something really gives you the confidence in that product, and you don't mind throwing it around a little bit. And after, let's face it, after about 5 to 6 weeks, you become a little bit less careful with anything you buy. So having I'd say a weightier product that, you know, feels have higher build quality is definitely a good thing. But this thing sounded great in everything I throw at it, from just talking over live stream to people. And again, you can check that all out on my Twitch page at twitch.tv/Dignitas MVC using this. But be it tournament commentary as well, and at times even sounded better, I felt, than my condenser, because condensers typically, unless you got a lot of soundproofing and foam on the walls, which I don't have, only sound as good as they do when you get in really close like this. So the further you go away from a condenser mic, the less fuller or richer I find they sound. So with this, you're never really going to have that problem because it's always going to be a fixed position away from your mouth. Now, would I use it for tournament commentary? Certainly, yes, 100%. But when I'm commentating on tournaments, I tend to sit very close to the microphone anyway. After a long day, yes, I might slouch back a little bit, but I'm still relatively close. But for something like gaming and tournaments and stuff like that, where occasionally I'm going to be moving around, looking at my teammates' monitors, stuff like that, you definitely want a microphone that is close to your mouth. And if you only had the money to buy this or that, I would definitely go for something like this, as I accidentally push that, because this just caters to everything. And I'm sure you'll agree, at times definitely sounded better than that does, 100%. But yeah, check it out, guys. modmic.com, definitely worth a look at if you're in the market for a microphone for your headset or headphones. And again, if you want any questions or comments, just whack them below and I will get back to you. But for now, guys, catch you next time here on the Team Dignitas YouTube page.